I'm getting so many questions about this green card thing that we've been assisting people apply for, and so I cannot be able to answer all of them. So I've decided to do this video just to give you information. Of course, this year, DV 2027, there are changes. There are many changes that are coming, and you need to be prepared. You need to be ready, okay? So the first biggest change that is coming now, the administration has introduced a $1 fee that is going to be paid electronically, Visa and all international payment methods. For M-Pesa, we are not so sure that they will have enough time to integrate it. So it's possible that for this year, we might not have M-Pesa, but it's not so difficult. Yeah, we are already assisting people doing that for those who have come to KMA for registration to make all the payments for you. And so that is the biggest change that is coming. There is now a payment of $1 in addition to what you have been paying for cyber processing fee. And then again, the language might change. By the time they're opening the form, of course, there was some, they introduced some items like now the section that talks about gender. I think that one might change this time to show sex, yeah, male or female. There are some other slight changes. The passport also came up. But we are not so sure that they will have enough time to really implement that now. But it's good if you are following up with your passport. It's good to have it, yeah, because we don't know yet. We are waiting for official instructions that are about to come out. So the program is supposed to have started from 3rd, but there is a delay because there is a government shutdown in the US, as you know. Yeah, there's a government shutdown, and operations have slowed down in the embassies, although some services are going on because most of the services at the embassy are funded via the fees that we pay. So initially, only the winners have been paying $330. Okay, after you win, there is a processing fee for your visa. Usually you pay, and that's where we have been paying via electronic means, like for our case at KMA Media. So yeah, there is that fee, but they wanted to distribute these charges across, and so everybody who is applying or attempting can participate. Okay, so another thing that you need to be ready for is that this time they are concerned so much about fraudulent applications, you know, the double applications, those who make double entries. So that is part of why they're introducing this, to make sure that they discourage those who are applying just for the sake of it. They want serious people, okay? So other than that, the form is very simple to fill. It's not complicated. So you're able to fill your details, but be very careful because simple mistakes sometimes can cost you. Some people, like last year, some listed wrong country of eligibility because you realize it's not all countries that are applying. There are some already, like India, which have enough people who have already gone there, and they cannot give a region more than 7% total of the 55,000 visas that are allocated every year. So each region has to receive some, and some countries, because already there are so many migrants in the USA, so they do not qualify. They are not part of the program. So this year we do not know which other ones are going to be knocked out. I think Nigeria will not be participating in DV 2027, and several other countries, but Kenya is gonna be there. So it's good to be prepared, and when you're filling, be just very careful, especially in small details like those ones, because if you list wrong country of eligibility, it can cost you. You can be clustered in a country that is not, is not applying or eligible for that year, and you will miss out just because of that. Okay. Of course, the requirements, minimum requirements, again, high school certificate. You must have graduated from high school, or you're currently in 4th form, especially in Kenya, because we know by the time the results are coming out in May next year, you'll be having it's possible to get your certificate if you're currently in Form 4. So go ahead and apply. Do not wait for next year just because you're in Form 4 and you do not have the certificate. But the minimum requirement is high school graduate. High school certificate is called high school degree or diploma in the form. Okay, so that is required. Another alternative is work experience. If you do not have high school, then you need work experience, 2 years of work experience. Not any work experience, but in a qualifying job. Okay, there is a database, the ONET database, that is released by the US, where they have listed the kind of jobs, okay, that they desire people to go and work in the USA, and each job listed there has a number given to it, a rating that is given to it. So when there is a score that is sufficient for that, then you will be allowed. If you do not have a formal Form 4 education or high school graduate certificate, then you'll be able to qualify via work experience. But again, through our experience in the Nairobi embassy, it's a bit difficult. There are some people that they denied visas just because they did not have high school. They had work experience, tried to demonstrate, but they were denied visas. So for Nairobi embassy specifically, that could be quite a challenge. Okay, they have a very strict requirement on the education. Another issue that you need to be aware of also, of course, be careful, the people that are assisting you. If you're using an agent, be very careful. They need to give you a confirmation. They need to give you your confirmation number, because without that number, you're not able to check next year, come May, if you won or not. Okay, or if you need any assistance at all, reach out to us at Keame Media. Currently we are shooting in Nairobi, we are shooting in Kisii Town, we are shooting in Eldoret, we are shooting in Qatar. There's a studio there. There's also a studio in Dubai that we have designated for this purpose. So on any other part of the world, you can just get in touch to us over WhatsApp or email of the contacts that are given there, and we'll be able to guide you on how to take that photo. They will send it to us without cropping, without editing, and we'll be able to process it for you and also verify it for you. If you have been served elsewhere and maybe you already have your photo with you, then you can send it to us for verification. We check it out for you if it meets the requirements. There are so many requirements. Okay, shadows are not required. Shadows are not allowed. The background has to be white or off-white, something that is plain, clean, and clear, so that now computer recognition is easy. Okay, also mutations are not allowed. Photos that have been passed through Photoshop by non-professionals, so the color has been messed up with, the color depth has been interfered with, that is an issue. Okay, because they want your appearance as is. That's why they also do not allow photos that are older than 6 months. Why? Because they want your appearance as is currently. So be very careful. Someone was asking how somebody is able to know, how embassy is able to know that your photo is older than 6 months. Yes, we do know. We do know. We are professional photographers, for instance, and we're able to get the biodata of every photo that you have ever taken. If you send it to us, we're able to tell exactly when it was taken, what device took it, and so many other details about it. Okay, so be careful. There is no point of risking. Just take a new photo. Okay, unless you absolutely have no way of getting one, then reach out to professionals, reach out to people who have experience with this and be able to assist you, will be able to help you, and will be able to see if there is a way that we can use it. But we generally strongly encourage you to take a new photo, send it for verification, and we'll be able to help you. Any other questions, guys, you have about this green card process? It's almost free. It's the easiest way to migrate to the US and get the a way to work and settle there with your family. So any other questions that you have, please post them on the comment section there, or reach out to us via WhatsApp on the number that's provided, or email. We'll be able to assist you. We are charging 650 shillings for Kenyan residents and $6 for those who are outside Kenya. Okay, so thank you, guys. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you are. Yeah, see you next video.